Hey guys, well here is the 32 Ford Wrecker. It's come a long way since you guys seen it last. I actually got some paint on it now. I don't remember if I made a video on it with paint or not, but it's come along pretty good. I got the Holmes Wrecker part of it on already. That's all done there finally, and it's all cabled up and such in there. So one of my very favorite Wreckers. So I mean, I don't know. I just love them. I love the Holmes Wreckers. I always loved them. So they're nice and heavy duty and they're very functional and stuff. So you probably won't be able to see a lot of detail. It is kind of dark in here. Sorry about that. But it has a winch on the back, and here's the booms there. And they're on like this style here. You might hear the howling with wind, really high speed winds here. So today. So don't get freaked out about that. So on these models here, where I had a hand crank right here, some of the older models, they were hand crank on the booms for the Wrecker, and later on they went to chain driven. But the hand crank had to be a real muscle man to crank up these cables for the booms, and you know, they'll just adjust there. And you know, of course, then on the back here it has the rails there. It's not quite done yet. Still have to do some finishing touches on it, but it's getting there. And there's the back where I would have hooked on to a car. And here's the arms there. So, but yeah, it's come a long ways. And now I'm hooking up the fuel lines for it on there. So I did that last night, or before, before I went to work. So yeah, I got quite a bit done on it. Just plucking away on it a little bit as she goes. And see if it'll. There we go. Yeah. So yeah, it's come along. I mean, it's probably not that accurate because I don't have all the parts, but it's alright. And here I put a. Sorry about that. Here I put a box, like a junction box here, because this truck has dual tanks. So probably in the old days that did to come under the, well, it depends. You know, this is kind of my creation, and it's probably not terribly accurate. But you know, say if the guy was running low on fuel, he has come under the hood, and you'll switch the valves around. No big deal. It's gasoline. So some other vehicles, I've seen them where they have the control valves under the seat, or near on the passenger's driver's side seat. Have a valve there that turns it to your auxiliary tank if you're running low on fuel. So yeah, so just was different applications, but this is kind of old school. You have a couple valves and you just switch a tank, right? So what they do. So yeah, so you might be wondering what that is on there. So yeah, so we're coming along pretty good. We're right now working on the molds for the rear tires. Yeah, I'll show you them. So anyways, I got the silicone from Amazon. It's 2-part silicone, and it's actually quite a bit cheaper. Here you can see that there is the B, and that's the A there. And for these two, I don't know what the hell they are. It's like 2.8 pounds, I guess. Anyways, for the kit, I guess. Is that what it is for that one? Well, the kit is 2.8 pounds for that. And the exact same thing from Smooth On is like 70 or 50, I can't remember, but you know, from Amazon. But this was a cheaper deal. It's just silicone, 2-part silicone. I mean, like $35 for that, something like that. Anyway, it was the best deal for the material. So here are the molds here. I've already taken the tires out of the mold, so it's quite easy. This is actually food grade. Might be actually full of silicone in there, I think. This is actually, it's food grade. Like that silicone there is food grade. silicone. So I mean, you can do all sorts of different things with it. I don't want to be using too much toxic stuff, but anyways, here's the rims. Of course, they come out of there. That come apart when I took the tires out of the mold. One of the molds has a air bubble in it. We can't do much about it, so we just have to fix it up. So that's all we can do. I don't know how air bubble got in there. I just don't know. I mean, this may came apart. I'm not too sure. But we have a bubble in there. One rim is perfect. One mold is perfect. I'm working on another mold. I made 3 molds, not out of the same batch here because this takes quite a bit. Actually, I'm losing some because it leaked out and I'm using this stuff here. You really have to, when you're using this corrugated plastic, you really have to seal up the ends really good when you're making mold boxes. So down there, so it is what it is, right? So pull my pants up, man. Get suspenders. But yeah, so so it worked pretty good. Just have to be careful when you're making mold boxes. Make sure you glue up the ends really good, or else you get leakage. And that's what happened to me. It leaked down here, and I lost some silicone because this stuff here took 24 hours for it to set and cure. I mean, cure 24 hours, right? So it did leak out some. So I mean, the other stuff smooth on, it cures. It starts to harden and cure within 4 to 6 hours. This stuff took 24 hours. So anyways, it may take a little bit longer, but anyways, I mean, the house is I don't know, 65 Fahrenheit in here, so but it takes what it takes, right? Anyways, those are the molds there, and we're working on that and getting things ready to put this truck together. So it won't be too much longer now, but we still have to figure out the front bumper yet. Gonna make a bumper for that, and I got some wood here. So this house here, I bought had a whole bunch of stuff left behind from the original owners, and a bunch of wood stuff too. It's kind of cool. Anyways, you can make this bumper that goes across here like that. Wood. Well, this is kind of wood, but it looks the part. Looks like I don't know, 6-inch tubing. And put that across there. Like a big heavy-duty bumper. Looks the part, I think. I still have to put the grill on there yet. I had to make my own grill because I didn't have one. Be something like that, of course. So yeah, anyways, so it'll be like that. Pretty cool, I think. Heavy duty, like the truck it is. Yeah, so it's coming along pretty good. It is what it is, guys. So I mean, you can obviously use wood stuff like that. For a bigger model like this. You can use a strip of wood like this, right, for a bumper or whatever. Customize it, whatever you need to do. It's all easy to work with. So yeah, so we got other things on the go too that are big scale too. So but yeah, so that's what we're doing. We're gonna finish up working on this here today or this afternoon here before I go to work. And yeah, then I want to get the cowl on, this cowl piece on, and the hood, and that way that's done. So, but it's coming along pretty good. So, still got quite a few things to do on it, especially the wheels. So, really big model. You guys never figured I would build something like that, eh? Well, maybe you would have figured I'd build something like that, because I like building this kind of stuff. 32s are one of my favorite models to build, especially building them in commercial applications. So yeah, man, it's so damn dark. I don't have enough proper lighting. I mean, good enough for me in here, but anyways, yeah, kind of decorating the shop a little bit. Get some pictures up. Just showing you guys a little bit around. Sure hear that wind, eh? Anyways. Alright guys, well, that's all to say for now, and stay tuned for more updates on the 32 Ford project I'm working on. So, Um, Something else we'll put out there too. In the videos, I'm not getting a whole lot of views right on my videos, right? And can you guys can some of you guys just chime in and say to me what you think might be wrong? I've been using Windows Movie Maker for editing my videos. I don't know what you guys use for editing your videos. Maybe one of you guys can say something to me about what kind of software you use, because I noticed my picture quality is quite small compared to other people's videos. So just tell me what some of you guys use for video editing. And the other thing I wanted to ask is what kind of builds you guys want to see me build more of here going forward. So you know, I like to build, but obviously you guys know that I build them in commercial vehicles of the older variety, especially. But anyways, just say something, chime something in the comments, and whatever. And yeah, so alrighty, boys. See you the next one. Ciao.